If you're switching up your carry gun too fast, you might be making a mistake. Let me tell you why. Stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Himbo, Art of Illery, back with another one. Welcome back, y'all. Now, if you seen my last video, you seen that I went and picked up a new 43X COA. And I'm here to let y'all know why I'm not quite carrying this thing just yet. Just to get this out the way, this firearm is clear, YouTube. Nothing in there, no rounds in the magazine. Safe direction. All right, man, let's get into it. All right, y'all. So the real reason why I'm not quite carrying this every day yet is because I made a commitment to myself when I picked this up almost a year ago that I was going to carry it every day for a full year. And we still have about 4 weeks left until that year approaches. So this baby is sticking with me. I'm staying true to my word. I'm gonna ride this girl till I can't ride her no more, or at least as long as I said I was going to. She is also clear, by the way, YouTube. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Safe direction. Yeah, man. So a new gun doesn't automatically equal a proven gun. You know what I mean? We got to take these things through their paces. We got to get familiar with them, you know. In this case, I already got something that I can carry while I'm getting familiar with this. But, you know, if you're just picking up your first firearm, just make sure that you're getting some training in and getting some reps in, getting some dry fire in before you start walking around every day carrying this thing, trusting your life with it, because mistakes do happen. So you want to build up them reps so you can be more familiar with the firearm. So with me having 4 weeks left with this thing, that gives me plenty of time to get familiar with this, and I plan on doing just that. So over the next 4 weeks, man, we're going to get some more range time in with this. We definitely going to get some more dry fire reps. You know, hopefully it doesn't have any malfunctions, but you want to get malfunction familiarity with it. And you also want to work on your draw, that draw stroke consistency. You know what I mean? This holster that I have here is different from this holster. I'm very used to drawing from this holster because I've been doing so for the past 11 months. I just got this thing a few days ago, so I want to make sure I get familiar with it. And speaking of the holster, man, this is the Safariland IncogX everyday carry inside the waistband holder. One of the homies, Tommy Guns, who has a 43X, did a video about this holster. Look comfortable, and you know, I decided to give him a shot. So I have, like I said, I'm not everyday carrying this thing, but of course I've been walking around with it, trying to get a feel for it and things like that. It is very comfortable. I would edge on the side of saying it's a little more comfortable than my tier 1 APX that I've been rocking over the last 11 months. But you know, that's still yet to be determined. This isn't an uncomfortable holster, but this one, I just feel like it's a little more comfortable, like when you have to bend down, tie your shoe or something when you're driving, things like that. This one is a little less interfering than this one. But it could be, you know, it's just a different feel, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. But I believe this is a great option for a holster. Like I said, it is very comfortable. Has this little wedge here, and it has came with a couple more different sizes, so you can push that weapon in, so you're not printing as much. I will show y'all what it looks like for concealment. All right, man, so here we go with the Safariland IncogX. You know, just a little concealment test. You know what I mean? I might want to adjust this a little bit for a more deeper conceal, because that Koa optic is kind of boxy, and I got the mag well on here, so it's a little bit of print. But this ain't the biggest shirt in the world, but it's just usually the size shirt that I wear. But yeah, man, that's why you want to take your time before you start everyday carrying stuff, man. Figure stuff out, what works, what don't work. It's just all part of the process. Anyhow, man, back to this thing. You know, what is this gonna take for me to feel comfortable with this? Like I said, I'm going to keep my commitment to myself. I got about 4 weeks left before I start everyday carrying this thing. And in that time frame, I want to get it up to at least 1,000 to 1,500 rounds. I want to continue to work on my dry fire, drawing from the holster and things like that. And I just want to make sure I get very confident with trusting this thing with my life. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. And I don't want to get anybody confused. I am very excited about this purchase. I am very happy with the purchase. And I can't wait to, just run this thing through its paces, man. It's an awesome little firearm. I love everything about it so far. I like everything about it so far. And I'm just ready to get the ball rolling and start with the next chapter. And we coming up on a year of being a legal firearms owner, man. So this is just a transition phase of your boy Himbo or the Illery. It's time to evolve. It's time to start leveling up. It's time to get more serious with this. You know what I'm talking about? So in hindsight, what I'm trying to say, y'all, man, the goal isn't just to carry. The goal is to carry confidently. You know what I mean? Make sure you're familiar with your tools before you go out there and put them to work, if the time ever comes to put them to work. So what I want to know down in the comments, man, how long do y'all work with a carry gun before you actually start walking around with it, trusting your life with it? Put it down in the comments. Let me know, man. I ain't want to hold y'all up too long today. It's your boy Himbo or the Illery. Remember, God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. Appreciate y'all for rocking with the boy. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay tuned.